Hello, so I believe this is your first time with us. Yes? Well, welcome. My name is Marianne and I will be welcoming you and going through your appointment here with us at Holidays at Home. So, I hope you're having a good day so far. That's great. Would you like a drink or a little refreshment of some sort? Okay, well, if you change your mind, do let me know and we'll sort you out. Okay, great. So, as this is your first appointment, I'll just go through how it's going to work. So, the first thing I have to do is take some basic details. Now, your privacy is very important to us. The details are going nowhere. They will not be sold to any third party. They will not be given to anyone other than people in this company who might need it to contact you from this company. And we never do cold calls. We don't do cold sales calls. No. So, to assure you of that. So, I'll take some basic details and then I will tell you about our company in more detail and what we can offer you today. Does that sound okay? Alright, are you sure about no drink? Alright, so I've got your name here. The only thing is the spelling of your last name, if you will. Yeah, I want to get it right. Okay, lovely. Alright, can I take a phone number for you, which is odd. It should have been taken at booking. Did anyone take your phone number when you booked? Remember now. Yes, we are meant to, just in case there's any problems, or any sort of situation we need to ring you about regarding your booking. We're still, I guess, a new company, so mistakes unfortunately do happen. So I apologise for that. But if I may have your phone number. Mobile is great. Is it English? Oh, okay. And when you're ready. Fantastic. Your postcode. And the house number. Great. And your preferred email address. Oh, that's nice and easy. I have that all here. Would you like us to contact you about any future offers, promotions or services that you could be interested in? Great. And how would you like to receive those? Would you like them sent in the post, a text message with a web link, or an email? Alright, and that is the basic information, so thank you for that. Next thing I'd like to go through with you is our company. So Holidays at Home was set up when air travel was severely restricted and people, had less money due to the unemployment rates, unfortunately. So we wanted to offer people an escape, if you will. So we've created different virtual worlds, all wonderful and magical in their own way. And what makes us really unique is that not only are we always developing new worlds, we tailor them to the client as much as possible. So when I've gone through and we've talked in more detail about what you want to experience, you'll need to give me a few minutes to input it into the system, and then we can create that virtual world that you are looking for, that experience. We have a very high percentage of people who are totally satisfied, and we obviously hope you will be too. So we have different worlds available at the moment. Like I said, we are a new company, so if you came back in a few months, there would be a longer list, and we're looking at obviously creating more. At the moment, no, we don't have any sort of fantasy worlds like that, but that is actually what we are developing next, which is really exciting. So the worlds we have at the moment, you can immerse yourself amongst the tropical rainforest and be within wildlife's true home. You might nestle along with the gorillas or lemurs, depending on the forest you choose. You'll hear the wonderful sounds of birds, distant and high in the tree in the canopy, and you should hear a waterfall in the distance, unless you wish to be closer, in which case you'll hear the waterfall on your doorstep. Another option we have is relaxing seascape. So you can take your toes to the beach and feel the sand and walk amongst the waves that ripple over your feet. Watch the sunset with the sound of the waves lapping in the background. Or perhaps you prefer an English cottage nestled in a woodland. So you'll have the comforts, and you'll have the isolation and the quiet. You can have a crackling fire outside, and you'll hear the wind blowing through the trees, that wonderful sound. We have our two newest worlds, an underwater treasure. We call it underwater treasure troves. So you can go underneath the water of the ocean or sea. You could experience a shipwreck and be an explorer, an adventurer, or you might want to go and look at the beautiful coral reefs, such as, yes, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. And you can be truly quiet underneath the ocean and look at all the beautiful colours, the wonderful sea creatures. And our last option is an Alaskan retreat. So you could be in a log cabin surrounded by giant, breathtaking mountains. Perhaps they have snow caps on them. They have the bountiful Alaskan forest near you, or perhaps you're on the lake's edge. And the Alaskan retreat, there is a nighttime edition where you can watch the starry sky from the warmth of your blankets and the fire burning, and you might even see some northern lights or the aurora borealis. So those are our options. What do you think? At the moment we don't offer cityscapes, but we are looking to do that. Is that something you'll be interested in the future? Possibly. Okay. So what are you looking for today? Okay, something relaxing. Okay. Well, if you're looking for relaxing, okay, and you like, oh, alright, so if you like the whole stargazing idea, perhaps the Alaskan retreat, the seascape or the cottage could be a really good fit for you too. Okay, so claustrophobia, maybe not the underwater, because even though obviously can breathe absolutely fine. You can actually hear, it sounds like you are under the water, and that could maybe be a bit scary if you're not used to our system of kind of immersing yourself into virtual reality. Maybe if you were to come back, we could definitely look at that and maybe do a test run. No, that would not cost you anything. It would be a sample, if you like. Okay, so I'll make a note on the system about that. Just writing charge. Brilliant. You like the Alaskan retreat? I think that is such a good choice. Okay. Right. So, I'd like to direct you to the screen and show you different pictures to get a feel for what you would like the world to look like. Then after that, you'll need to give me a bit of time to input it into our system. As we go through it, I will make some notes on here so that I can easily transfer them to here in a logical order. I think it's really exciting. We have lots of different options. You think you'd like the nighttime part? Brilliant. I won't put it down yet. I will show you our sample images first. On the screen, I will show you still images. Obviously, when you go into the virtual world, you will be moving around it. It will feel real. It will smell real. It will sound real. We do have an emergency red button that you can press if at any point you wanted to stop. Okay. We can always put you back into it if you end up being fine, or we can pull you out. That's fine. Okay. So, but I'm sure, honestly, I'm sure you'll have a great time. This is such a wonderful world to visit. Have you ever been to Alaska? No, it is far from here, yes. Well, at least this experience allows you to feel like you've been there. Okay, if I could direct you to the screen, yep, you just turn, there you go. And I will talk you through it. Here we have a lovely homemade wooden home, one floor story house, nestled between tall tree trunks in a beautiful forest. Soft moss grows at the bottom on the ground, and smoke comes out of the chimney due to the wondrous fireplace burning inside. You can hear birds tweeting and maybe some rabbits running around, unaware and uninterrupted by you. It has that woodland fragrance, and you might smell some dew that's fallen and left on the ground. Not wet, but possibly slightly damp, with glistening pieces of grass. This next image is very similar, but instead it's in the snow. So when you walk around, you hear the crunch, crunch, crunch of the snow. You will still hear some wildlife, but as what happens when it snows, the sound will be muffled and absorbed by the cold snow. You can certainly cozy up to your warmth fire and feel warm and safe beneath blankets, looking out at the window as snow falls. Here we have breathtaking scenery. You have the best of all worlds. your house is on the lake, you have a boat, you could take a lovely rowing trip on the lake, listening to the lapping of the water as the oars go in and out. You could traipse through the forest or possibly try the mountain with that wonderful fog and mist clouding it, shrouded in mystery. This larger house is on the water, still calm water in autumn, with those beautiful colours in the forest behind it. It's warm but with a nice breeze, and the leaves are drier and you can hear them rolling and tumbling on the floor. This is if you are truly wishing to be very alone and feel your own piece of paradise. A larger house, but again you could have it smaller if you wish, with your own island or garden surrounded by the lake. You could go swimming as the water is warmer, fishing, or just lie in your boat and let it drift around. Here, this wooden house with its beautiful rafters and beams has a beautiful fireplace and twinkling lights, covered in a blanket of snow, the mountain behind it, some snow-covered trees, and a semi-frozen lake. This one is more about just walking and admiring the scenery, and then cozying up inside with a cup of hot chocolate. This shows if you wish to row the boat anywhere, we can make it so you are travelling in between the spurs of the mountains and hills. And if you were to go for the night option, this is an option of a starry sky. We can add different colours if you wish. This one has blue, mauve and yellow, with twinkling stars and some shooting stars. And here's the Aurora Borealis looking fantastic above that mountain. A once in a lifetime experience. What did you think? Alright, let me jot these down. I agree, the look of that house is really impressive. I love that even though it's made of wood, it has those more decorative features. This might sound a bit silly. How tall are you? We just want to make sure that those beams aren't too low for you in that house. We'll just check that. Okay, would you like the fireplace with that? Would you like that to be lit when you get there? Some people like to light it themselves. Some people like to do a bit of a TV alone style experience. How about the physical environment then? Okay, you specifically liked that picture I showed you without the road. Yes, some people like to hear the odd car going by, it just makes them feel less isolated. But if you don't want that, we will get rid of it. Would you like the option of taking a boat trip across the lake? I'll put the boat in there just in case. Are you looking for an experience where you get to see things there or discover them yourself, or are you looking to just sort of stay near your home, pop in and out, have a cosy night in, as it were? Okay. Okay, so you want to walk to there. And what about the nighttime option? Why don't you let me sort out your evening adventure then? Okay, that's me. Okay, wrapped up. Alright. Okay. I'm going to put that into our system. Whilst I'm doing that, you can obviously stay there if you wish, or go into our lounge, just there, yes. Help yourself to anything in there, and someone will come and get you when it's time for me to, when it's time for us to start. Okay, I'll just pop this in whilst you do that. fine. Hi, would you mind getting my client for me? That's the one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi. No, it didn't take too long, which is always nice. I'm glad we didn't keep you waiting too long. Are you ready? So we're going to move into the virtual room. Now you mentioned you have a slight issue with claustrophobia. It's not a really small room or anything like that because of that reason. It's a really comfortable chair. You can recline. Okay, you can have your feet up if you wish. You'll put on the equipment that's to the side. I'll obviously check it and we'll do a couple of test runs, and then your surroundings will be transformed. Great. Well, I'm really excited for you and I hope you have a lovely, fantastic time. The only thing I need to remind you about is that big red button. So you won't see it with your equipment on, but it's literally to the left of you, or you're like on the outside of your chair. If you press that, we will gently pull you out and check you're okay. Alright, let's go into the room and let's give you your holiday at home. Okay. There's a muffled sound quality to the air. The fallen white, clean snow has captured and absorbed all loud sounds in the area. The tall trees are dusted with snow. The mountain in the background looks impressive, with crevices and snow quarries in it. You see the half-frozen lake, a still mirror image of the wonderful landscape in front of you. And there is the wooden house. We'll walk over to it. Crunch, 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 crunch. Your footsteps crunch in the snow. The entrance to the home looks like an impressive outdoor porch with beams standing vertically. You walk in and a roaring, crackling fire burns, sending smoke up through the chimney. Plush rugs adorn the floor in your favourite colours. You walk towards the inviting, crackling fire. Crackle, 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 crackle. And there's a big window seat with tall glass paned windows that allow you to see for miles across the landscape. Have lovely cushions for you to sit yourself in, just looking over it, or perhaps to snuggle under some blankets with a book and a hot cup of hot chocolate. You wrap up warm, scarf, gloves, ear muffs, soft to the touch, and you venture out the front door. Your feet crunch in the snow as you walk towards the edge of the lake, looking into it and across it. Your perfect image is reflected back at you. There's not a single ripple on the water. It is calm and flat as a mirror. reflected in it is the mountain behind you. To have a look at the mountain, you need to walk back the way you came and through the trees standing around your house. You walk through some snowdrifts pull down, just a sprinkling of snow falling down, nothing too heavy. You hear a couple of birds, but otherwise it's quiet and still and calm and safe. As you walk through, you are getting closer to the mountain. It's a little more exposed here, so you tighten your earmuffs and you stop to look. A great herd of caribou is walking across the mountain plain. They're walking at a steady pace, allowing you to gaze and appreciate them. They don't notice you, they're not scared by you. They simply continue walking across, leaving their own hoofprints in the snow. You see a couple of younger caribou amidst the older caribou, and they walk and wander without a care in the world. And you think, I think I'll return to my lovely, warm, wooden home now. Dusk is coming in and falling across the earth. Time to retreat and warm up. You rub your hands near the fire and gradually take your earmuffs, your scarf and your gloves off. You wrap yourself in a lovely blanket nearby, soft and fluffy to the touch, and you make yourself a hot chocolate. You swirl the chocolate in with the milk, add some deliciously naughty whipped cream, and you pop a flake into it. Add some marshmallows and sprinkle a few of those. A truly luxurious, decadent hot chocolate. You sit in the window seat. Darkness has fallen quickly. You're warm, looking out at a cold landscape, feeling all cozy, snuggled. And you see these great swathes of light passing through the sky. It's the northern lights. Green trails of parts in the sky. A few brighter yellows interspersed, swirling across. You've never seen anything like it. Its backdrop, the perfect starry sky, looking over the snowy mountains. And you gaze and you watch the lights amidst the stars twinkling. And you gradually drift off to sleep, nestled and snuggled in your window corner, wrapped up in blankets, full and warm from your hot chocolate, letting the fire burn out, leaving the embers